Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. This will be a YouTube video, so let's just get right started with it, huh? Let's just get right started with it. I mean, let's let some people join. But let's let some people join. Let's let some people join. And then we start, okay? Hello, GB. Hello. Okay, so brand new patch, and there's one new feature that a lot of people have been talking about. A lot of people have been talking about WASD, and I want to give you guys my thoughts on it. I want to test it out, talk about its functionality, how good it is. I have not tried it before. I did not try it on the PB, so it'll be my first impressions of WASD. Let's see how good it is. Let's start off with, I think Draven. Draven will be fun, maybe, just to see how the movement is. We're going to be hopping into practice tool, trying it out, and seeing how it is. Now, I think WASD should be a control scheme that's very noob friendly for people joining League that find League's, mouse and keyboard controls a little bit clunky, and just the way that MOBA plays maybe a little bit difficult, and they're used to moving with WASD. So I think that's what this control scheme should be for. I know that there's been a lot of here, I'd say, regarding the fact that maybe WASD will replace mouse and keyboard and that it makes kiting way too easy. But, I didn't try it out. I did not try it out on the PBE. So let's just, ooh, we already got something here. Let's try keyboard WASD. So what does it change my abilities to? Oh my god. Whoa, 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 wait. What the hell? My mouse moves my camera. Whoa, this is very interesting. And my mouse button 2 is my auto attack? What the fuck? Oi, that's flash. What is mouse button 2? Oh, my... Oh. Oh. How do I summon the dummy? Okay, that's how I summon the dummy. How do I attack? Oh, left click is attack. Oh my god, that's so weird. Wait, this feels way better than I anticipated. This is like way more natural. I thought this would feel clunky as shit. It does feel really weird to auto attack with left click when I'm used to auto attacking with the right click. That's weird. But am I like... Am I locked out? Or wait, so what happens if I just I click on him? Because I need to input an attack command in between always. If I just click on him, am I now attacking as fast as I can? If I just hold the click on him? Try with a lot of attack speed. I mean, so far this feels pretty good. Honestly, this was a lot smoother than I expected. And also the camera moving with the mouse. Bro, this is way more polished. This is nice, man. This is nice. And the control scheme actually kind of makes sense, because I always have my let me think, that feels weird, is leveling up my abilities. I always have my little finger on shift, so it feels kind of natural to have my W on shift. So now, if I attack him, and then... Yeah, this is a little bit weird now. Wait. But, wait, am I doing something wrong? Oh, it's because the fucking... Wait, that's wrong. Click him, yes. Shift, attack speed. How do I see more stats? If I shift, how much attack speed do I have? 1.4. Wait, that's wrong. Wait, that's not Q.
This is my support, guys.
Okay.
This is my support!
Shio_Dazu.
Let's try even more attack speed. Thank you very much, Shio, for the 19 months. Let's try even more attack speed. Okay, let's buy some more. Let's up some gold. do like shit ton attack speed. I don't know why I bought rapid fire. Let's do like rage blade. Where's rage blade? There we go. Okay. Now I need to remember to move. Okay, I'm gonna not try to catch taxes because that might be too complicated for me right now. But yeah. I mean, this seems pretty normal, no? Is my attack speed is not 2.5 though, no? This seems way slower than 2.5. Let me try mouse and keyboard. Or let me try... Oh yeah. That's a huge difference. Oh my god. I'm attacking way faster, no? Okay, so let's just see. Let's do like a DPS test, right? Let's do DPS test. Let's sell my IE so we don't get any lousy crits in here. Let's just do like a... what's a lot of attack speed? This has 50%? Yeah, this has 50%. Okay, so let's do like a DPS test where we just like auto attack it. And like this. So with a mouse and keyboard, like normal control scheme, we can say it's around 1700 DPS, right? Give or take. 1700 DPS. If I were to do the same now with keyboard, WASD. Okay, I don't want... Yeah, I need to wait up my... Fuck. Wait up max. Yeah, I mean, this is way worse. What's happening? Holy fuck. It's 500 less DPS. Like, I'm spam clicking, chat. I'm clicking as fast as I can. If I stand still, does it work? Yeah, if I stand still, it's like normal, right? But if I want to start moving, you can't glide. I mean, I think this confirms my theory that they really didn't want this to replace mouse and keyboard. Because, like, if the DPS was the same... Are you clicking or holding? I'm clicking. Should I hold? Let's try holding. I think it's slower even with holding, no? Maybe it's the same. I think it's the same if I stand still. I think it just was less because I... Let's see. It should be 1700 if I stand still. Yeah, it's the same if I stand still. It was just because the previous DPS was lowering it. I'm holding D. So if I don't hold D, it should be better. I mean, I guess you can do like... If I don't hold D and try to kite like I would a mouse and keyboard. But I don't know if this is actually any easier than normal kiting. And it feels a little bit clunkier. If I try to just like... This feels way clunkier. Maybe it's because I'm not used to it. I think probably you can get comparable DPS with this. I think I'm just noob and cancelling some of my autos. Maybe you can't. Doesn't seem like it wants to go above 1400. I think even if you're inputting correctly, you still get lower DPS. Because I don't think... It's not like I'm cancelling autos. No, I'm doing it properly. Maybe maybe I was. Let me try again for 0. I canceled an auto there. But it seems way lower. 1400? Yeah, I think you can play it like this, but is it better than this? Like, I feel like this is way better. Because it's just your alternating clicks, and I guess if you want to be like really technical, you want to click on them, right? And do like this. Even this, I feel like is easier. Or the same, at least. Like, because the idea was that with WASD, you could just like click on them, and then you move, right, like this. Because this is really easy, right? This is like super easy kiting, all I'm doing right now is clicking on them while moving with WASD. But this is way, way slower. But, ironically, on a champion like Draven, for example, if I were to run a normal build, if I were to go to base here, let's say normal full build, I don't know if there would be a DPS difference. Because I'm not gonna have that much attack speed. Like, right now, we're going crazy with the attack speed. Let's just, yeah, this, I guess something like this, right? Oh my god, I'm kind of tripping a bit. Sorry, I keep thinking my axis Q, so that's why I keep flashing. Because now my attack speed, is it going to be lower? I don't think it's going to be much lower, no? Let's see. Wait, now I did the opposite. Okay. Maybe it is much lower. Okay, I missed the max. Go again. I'm trying to not press my W because I wasn't pressing my W on the other one. It's still a bit lower, maybe. Nah, I think it's around the same. So yeah, I think on something like Draven, it's probably fine. I could try to use shifts, but oh yeah, I'm not moving with. It feels so trippy to change back and forth. I think WASD on Draven actually feels surprisingly good. Because when is it that the attack speed cap starts to happen? Is it 1.5? It seems like it's 1.5. That's when you start to lose DPS. And like, yes, with my W, I'm gonna cross over 1.5. With full build, level 18. But if I'm like... Because the movement is very smooth. Like, look at how fast I can run in a circle like this. This is near impossible to do on mouse and keyboard. And the strafing. But I don't know if, like, would I actually be better at dodging skill shots? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, probably not me, because I've played my whole life on moving with a mouse, and I was a pro player. But I think for the casual player... Like, if you are diamond or below, like below diamond, probably, I think this control scheme seems a lot easier. Because one, you kind of have, like, what's the benefits of this? One, you have a nicer way to have precise control of your character, right? When you're clicking with the mouse, a lot of people misclick. I think, like, when I coach anybody below, like, Emerald, there's gonna be quite a few misclicks here and there. While with this, it's pretty hard to misclick. Like, yes, you could auto the wrong person, right? But it's a lot less pressure on the mouse, because it's like, if you're moving with the WASD, it's much easier to not misclick, because you don't need to be like, you're not clicking here, you're not clicking there, and then clicking on the target. You're just holding your mouse on the target always. So that's a big bonus. And then the other big bonus, I think, is how they've done the camera. I think this camera is actually really nice. Because it's like, it's a locked camera, but you're kind of getting most of the benefits of a non-locked camera.
Well, look who decided to show up.
Hey, thank you very much, Tanky, for the 4 months. Because, like, if I want to see what's happening further up in the lane, I can do that by moving my mouse. And it doesn't feel weird to move my mouse to do it, because I only need my mouse to auto-attack, I don't need my mouse to move, you know? The only thing is it's maybe a little bit sensitive, like, if I put my mouse here, I mean... I think it's good, I just need to get used to it. But it's very smooth, and it feels quite good. What about other lanes? How do you look top? I mean, then you just look on the minimap. But I know one of the things they said they're planning to do is if you hold the middle mouse button... Oh wait, can you do it? Oh, I can do it. If I hold the middle mouse button, I can look further, and then it snaps back. Oh, okay. This one feels a bit clunky, maybe. It's like really trying to pull me back. This one feels a bit weird. But... Still, it's a good feature, because you can, like, look around that way. I think for lower elo players and for newer players, this is a godsend, for sure. For sure. I think especially if you're playing low attack speed champions, let's try it on something like... I mean, we can try it on Kalista, that would be interesting. I'm not sure how Kalista would be. But at least the vibe I'm getting, if you're playing a low attack speed champion, you're really not missing out on much. But if you're playing a high attack speed champion, you can't play a high attack speed champion. Like, if you want to play Twitch and Glide, if you want to play, you know, attack speed Kaisa, if you want to play Kog'Maw, if you want to play these champions, then people talk about how kiting is super easy. I don't think it's for you. And in general, I think, like, for like Challenger players, for Master Plus players, I think for most Diamond Plus players in general, I don't think this control scheme is for you, because I don't think it's like adding that much. I think it's easier to use for sure, but I don't think it's ever gonna be better for the top tier players. Definitely the vibe I'm getting. Let's do Rage Blade. And I think Riot was very cognizant of that, and that's why they've kind of nerfed it to try to make it not too crazy. Let's add some more gold. Can I sell this? So now, for example, with 2.5 attack speed, oh my god, I'm so stupid. If I just stand still, my DPS is going to be pretty damn high, right? But if I start moving now, you'll see that this Kalista is not attacking. This is not 3 attacks per second, right? We can all agree with that. This is not 3 attacks per second, bro. This is like 1.5 attacks per second or some shit like that. And that's because I'm using WASD. If I were to now swap over to mouse and keyboard and do the same, you'll see this is a lot faster Kalista, bro. This is so much faster Kalista. So this is how they've kind of balanced it out at high attack speeds. That literally your attack speed is just slower. And the way you can circumvent that if you're doing WASD is by, like, you attack and then you move, but you don't like hold. Because right, what I did there, right, is I'm holding my movement key while auto-attacking. But if I just auto-attack, press my movement key, auto-attack, I think it should be the same as mouse and keyboard. Let's try it out. But that is so hard though, Kalista. Oh, that's too hard for me, bro. I need to I need to press my key in between every auto at this high of an attack speed. Oh, that's way harder for me than mouse and keyboard. I don't know. Like, maybe I would get used to it, but that feels really hard. Maybe a little bit buggy? I'm not sure. It's a bit weird. Because it's like trying to hold mouse and tap movement. Okay, hold mouse and tap movement. Yeah, kind of. But I'm like, look at how, bro, if my Kalista plays like this in a team fight, she's getting permaban. Like, she's not playing well. I don't know, it feels so weird. Yes, I definitely think something like Kalista, you're not gonna be playing WASD. Because this is fucking clunky, bro. I don't know why it keeps canceling my autos. Is it because I'm stopping clicking on it because my camera is jumping? Maybe that's it. Yeah, so for example, Kalista, Kog'Maw, I don't think this is for them. I don't think this is for them for sure. Which is kind of interesting because then it's something like Kalista, it's like the skill ceiling goes even further up in a way. Why don't you hold movement again? I mean, I can, but then it's super slow, you know? That's the thing, like, you can see I have 3, I'm supposed to have 3 attack speed. This is not 3 attack speed. That's how they've balanced this WASD to make it not broken at high attack speed, that you're missing out on so much DPS. If my 3 attack speed Kalista plays like this, she's getting permabanned. That's quite literally 3 attacks per second. This is not 3 attacks per second. Are you trolling? You think this is 3 attacks per second? You want to see 3 attacks per second? That's 3 attacks per second. Do you not see the difference between that? Okay. Let's try Zeri. Some people were saying Zeri is good. Let's see how Zeri is. I mean, I could say Zeri being good. Zeri's attack speed is capped. So maybe, I don't know how the auto would work. How would the right click work? Let me see here. Oh, so the right click is like this. Oh. So the... Hey. Interesting. Yo, on Sarah, I could see it being fucking good, though. Let's get some items going. And some levels. Wait, I want to level my abilities. Okay, I'd do it like this, I guess. So PD. Like now, I don't think I'm losing any DPS, no? I don't think I am. Let me see. No, I'm attacking the same here. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. I think this is not bad. This doesn't seem bad. Seems very, very similar. Mouse and keyboard and WASD. And I still prefer mouse and keyboard, obviously, because this is what I'm used to. But I could definitely see WASD being really good on Zeri. Because it also, like, the thing with Zeri, when you think about, like, what is a lot of the skill ceiling of Zeri, it's hitting the auto attacks. So if your mouse can only be preoccupied by trying to hit autos and not worry about movement, it makes it a lot easier to hit those autos, you know? Because normally, like, if I'm playing mouse and keyboard, or point and click, as they call it, I need to be constantly clicking around and then also moving my mouse to the targets I want to hit. Like, normal, right? But if I'm playing WASD, then I don't need to ever have my mouse in this area. I can always just have it on the enemy. And it makes it much easier to hit every single auto. And much less chance of, like, a misclick. But I think on Zeri it could just be strictly better, to be honest. How do you E then? I mean, for the E, you'd have to move down, but it's like, you only need to move your mouse every once in a while, you know? While when you're clicking, you need to move your mouse. Boom, 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 boom. You know? Don't you lose attack speed on WASD when kiting? I don't think you do before 1.5 attack speed. And Zeri's cap is 1.5. So I don't think I'm losing any damage. Maybe it is still a bit slower. Let's actually do a proper DPS test. Okay, I will use my E, I will not use my W. Actually, let's not use my E. Let's just do ulti and some autos. And I won't use my right click. And we'll just do a little circle around the dummy. And we'll see if it's the same on mouse and keyboard. 2 circles. Yeah. That was like 1.9 in the end now. Let's try that again. Wait, I right clicked because I was thinking my Q is my bad. Let me do it again. Okay, so I'll do ulti, Q, and no right click. I feel like my attack speed maybe is still lower, and I just missed an auto like a fucking idiot. Ah, it's the same. Ah, is my attack speed higher? I feel like I'm attacking a little bit faster. Because what was it on the other one? It was 1.9, and on this one it's 1. Like nearly 2k when I missed an auto. Yeah, it's slightly higher because I'm actually going above the 1.5 cap. Yeah. I'm going to 1.7. So it's tiny bit higher. Makes sense. That makes sense. Please check this tweet. It's about WASD. Great example of how this new mechanic works on WASD. You can avoid delay between autos by releasing the WASD reward attacks and altering movement to attack movement. You can get into a good rhythm approach for figuring out so quickly. Yeah, and let's see how it looks. Because I tried this, but it doesn't feel that smooth. But maybe I'm noob. Yeah, so that's the normal one where he's holding, because that was really slow. You can tell that's not 3 attack speed. So now he'll show tapping. Let's see how good he is at doing it. But you can see that it's really clunky. Like, he's still... Do you see every, like, third auto or something? He cancels an auto, or the character stops attacking? That was what I had on Callista. Like, this is still not as good as normal kiting. You can get better on it for sure, but it's... I think there's something there that is preventing you. Maybe I'm trolling, but when I was playing Callista, it felt like it was either buggy or the system was preventing me from doing it fully. That's kind of how it felt. But I think on low attack speed champions, if you are a newer player, if you are below gold, I would definitely recommend try this shit out for like 20 games. Especially if you don't feel that comfortable right now with League's control scheme. Because I can tell you, I've been playing League for way too long. 13 years. And I feel like this control scheme was very easy to learn now. I've been playing this, like, if I were to jump into a ranked game, I guess I can't jump into a ranked game with it right now, right? But if I were to jump into a ranked game with this, probably it would take me a few games, but it feels way more natural than I anticipated. Like, I don't think this control scheme is hard to learn at all. Because it feels really intuitive. Like, your brain just... I don't know, I played a lot of video games. I'm pretty used to moving with WASD. And then with the camera being like kind of nice as well, flowing with the mouse, it feels pretty chill. Now, would I ever actually play with it? Probably not, because I don't think it's meant for me. And I think with how they've trying to balance it, I think they've made it pretty clear that they don't want it to be for higher tiers of play. Is at least the vibe I'm getting. I don't think pro players will play with this. I don't think so. I think this is for newer players, for lower elo players, and for people that find League's control scheme clunky. You seen Niduk's video for camera movement on WHD? I think it's way better. Is it on Twitter? Or where is it? On YouTube? It's an old video. Oh. I want to kind of try... How WASD keybinds make you better at League of Legends? Well, let's first try. I was thinking Kaisa, but you know it can't be behind attack speed. I mean, for example, Smolder. If you're playing Smolder on WASD, it's like whatever, no? It's like legit the same as playing mouse and keyboard. It's not like you're losing DPS. You're just gonna queue here and there. And Estral, wait, Estral. Like Estral must be so much better WASD because it's so much easier to hit the Qs if you can just have your mouse perma on the enemy. Let me try Estral. I should add some bots and try to play against them. Let's add some bots in the next one. Because if I'm playing Estral, I'm playing mouse and keyboard, right? the biggest thing that makes S-roll, like, a lot of the time, makes it hard to hit skill shots, is that you have to do so much. Like, if this is a minion, I need to click to move, auto the minion, and then I also need to be willing to, like, move my mouse to hit the enemy champ, right? And there's a lot of things that can go wrong in this ordeal. Either you don't move the exact spot you want to make, or you misclick the Q a little bit. Well, if I'm playing WASD now, this is a lot more chill, because I'm just going... Oops. I'm just going like that, you know? I just flashed because the Q is flash, and, you know, you get it, right? So now I can just constantly keep my mouse on the enemy. And it never actually needs to leave. So I don't have a reason really. Like it makes it a lot easier to just constantly be tracking them with my mouse to always be landing the Qs. Can you auto with range indicator? I think you can. Well, you can press X at least. Oh no, X just brings up your... Probably you can change the binds. Flash handling type. Movement cursor if aligned. Oh. So it's flashing me if... Wait. So if I press flash now... Oh, it flashes to my cursor. Okay, maybe that would be a bit weird. So now it's flashing me forward. That one would be a bit of a learning curve. My ego is where my mouse is. I think for flash, I would just put it on cursor, probably. Yeah, probably I'll just put it on cursor. Because then you have more control of where to flash. It's a little bit easier. But yeah, for skill shot champs and for low attack speed champs, I definitely see the value. I'd be interested to see what Dragdar thinks and if he likes it. Flash is based on movement direction by default. In this one, it flashes on your movement or on your cursor if the cursor is aligned with your movement. But normally on mouse point and click, you're just wherever your mouse is where you flash. So I think that's better because then you have more precise control of your flash. Like, I don't want to flash just to the left. I want to flash there, you know, or I want to flash there. Aligned how? I mean, how this works is... movement cursor if aligned. If my cursor is down here, but I'm moving up right now, it's just going to flash me straight forward. But if my cursor is in the same direction as I'm moving, and my cursor is here, it's going to flash me towards the cursor. But if my cursor is here, the game thinks, oh, probably for noobs, this is better, right? Because, like, if my cursor is down here, probably I don't want to flash down here if I'm running near. But I'm not a noob, so... Or if you're a psychopath, you could make flash just based on movement. So then if you click W, it flashes you that way. If you click boom, boom. I wonder, could I flash the big wall with this? Yeah, I guess I could, no? Wait. Oh, I don't know if I can. Bro, how the fuck do I flash this wall with this? Oh, okay. That's impossible, bro. I mean, it's not impossible, but like... Nah. Yeah. Bro. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be using that, for sure. If I were to ever use this, I would do it on cursor, because then it's like bada bing, bada boom. It's so easy, you know? Like, don't mind that. So, yeah, definitely would recommend probably just having on the cursor. Yeah, but the champ faces down and up because there's a wall, you know? The champion doesn't want to walk on the wall, so it's really hard to do it. And now it's working, but... I guess if you stand still, it works, but if you're trying to click in, like, you need to stand still and then do it. Because if you're trying to move while doing it, it's just gonna put you either up or down. Because your character is moving up or down. like, it's impossible if you're moving, right? You need to stand still and then do it. But yeah, it's so bad. So just release, then click. I mean, you can, but then it's like, if you just have it on cursor, you can be moving the whole time, and then it just goes to where your cursor is, which is a lot more intuitive. But it's definitely a lot more polished, this control scheme, than I expected. It feels really good. I think they've done a really good job. I was surprised at how, like, smooth it feels. I mean, it makes sense as it's taken, they took a lot of their time with it, right? But what if I want to do, like... Wait, I want to do Q flash from the wall here. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. And then if I want to do Q flash, yeah. I mean, if you want to do flash combos, it feels a little bit finicky, but that's probably just because I'm not used to the controls. Like if I want to do EQ flash. I mean, I like it. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's for me. And I don't think I will be using it. Unless it turns out to be a lot better on Skillshots champs. I also wonder how it's on mages. So on mages, I could see it being good. I think for ADC, it seems like Draven, Ezreal, Jhin, I could see, yeah. Smolder, Zeri, those ones that you're never going to be going too much attack speed. And they're very skill shot heavy. I could definitely see WASD having a big benefit there. Especially for lower elo players. When I say lower elo players, I mean like below diamond. What about Kai'Sa? I mean, with Kai'Sa, you're going to be hitting pretty high attack speeds. We can try her. I guess it depends on what build you're going. But if you're going like a normal on-hit build, you're going to be hitting pretty high attack speed. The ones with attack speed are good with WASD as well? No. Because after 1.5 attack speed, you lose 25 to 30% DPS. I should have added bolts, yeah. I said I was going to add bolts. So now, if I am playing Kalista, right? Why does it sometimes not spawn the bot? I don't know. And like now, just hitting this guy, my attack speed is like normal. Everything is chill. It's good. Nice and good. Wait, my camera is bugged now. My camera is not WASD camera. Now my camera is like normal. Oh, it's because it wasn't like locked. Okay. So now my attack speed is normal, and it would be the same as if I was playing point and click. But once I get a few items going here, like already this... I'm showing the wrong screen. Fuck, my bad. My bad. What I just showed you was level 1 Kai'Sa auto-attacking, and it was the same for mouse and keyboard and point and click. But now I want you to look at this difference, okay? This is 3 items. This is not crazy, right? Some of the other tests, it was a little bit crazy. At 6 items, right? That's a lot of items. We're not going to get to 6 items, let alone 7. But 3 items, you're probably going to get to 3 items in most of your games. So if we also then get some levels to pair up these nice 3 items we have. So now, if I now press my E, and I'm autoing, I'm gliding. This is quite a bit of attack speed, right? 2.15 attack speed. So if I were to do that same thing now with WASD, the thing is now, my attack speed is going to be the same. I'm going to have the same attack speed. But the result is I can't auto-attack as fast. Look at how much slower that is. And then what you can do is, like in the video where he showed that like you input the movement command in between every auto, like this. This is kind of similar to what I was doing on the mouse, which actually doesn't feel as bad. But I think it's still a little bit slower than... maybe it's the same if I do it properly. Yeah, maybe I'm capping... But I'm moving a lot less. Maybe that's a skill issue. But that's the hard part with, like, with this, I can move as much as I want. And then the game will move me as much as it can, right? Kind of. But with WASD, if I move too far, I lose DPS. Because I can just hold it, right? Like this. Like now when I'm holding WASD, it's moving me as much as it can. But then, I'm getting shit DPS. Like, this is dog shit. But if I'm, like, kiting like this... Like, this is kind of crazy, though. Like, this is Gumayusi. Wait, spacing. What if I want to space him? Spacing. And this is kind of crazy. Spacing max range like this. Like, kiting backward like this. Like, this would be hard to achieve on normal point and click. Is it useful? Maybe. It'll definitely be interesting. Like, this is the Death Saya Kaisa clip through. This is like... This is like when you try to come and auto attack me, I do like full Gumayusi on you. I can see it, because if I have to try to do that with... Like, I can't do it as well, nearly, on mouse and keyboard. Like, I can click back and forth, I guess. Like, this is me trying to emulate it the best, but it's nowhere near as good. So yeah, maybe for auto-spacing on long-range champions, it can be good. Like Caitlyn in early laning phase. Let's try Caitlyn. Let's add some bots. Let's try Caitlyn against some bots in lane. I want to see early spacing. Let me actually add the bots. Let's see. Caitlyn. Because Caitlyn with her long range and spacing, I could see it. I could see it being very good. Let's see. Also, if you're Wazzy, why don't you just build differently with more AD and less attack speed, so around 1.5 attack speed? I mean, you could, yeah. That feels kind of limiting. I mean, then it's like, depends on what champ you're playing, because like, you can't really do that on, like, Kog'Maw, for example. Or Kalista, it's like, kind of goes against... Why am I... Fuck, I'm supposed to play the early laning phase. Reset the game.
It should be progress.
Okay, and then WASD, and let's go and try and space these bots. Let me out! Right.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay. Wait. That's the wrong one. Okay. Let's try to space these guys. What's the difference between WASD and normal in terms of stats? After 1.5 attack speed, you get considerably less DPS if you try to hold WASD and then click. So you can't just kite like a motherfucker. Okay, let's see here. When did the bots come? They come on minion spawn, no? Or 1v5. See if we can space them. So I want to like click up and forth and then auto attack and then click back and then auto attack. Yeah, okay, okay.
Minions have spawned.
Could you optimize by stopping movement to auto attack like you would do in shooters? Yeah, so if you want to kite optimally with WASD, you're going to be tapping ADWS instead of holding it. And essentially playing it as if you were doing with mouse, doing with normal point and click, where you're like auto-attacking, moving, auto-attacking, moving, and you're doing it with your keyboard instead, right? Auto-attacking with mouse, moving with keys. What? What the fuck? What was that hook? Okay. Okay. He kind of spaced though. Corky's getting completely spaced. Show range circle? I don't know how. I can press X, but that feels really unintuitive to press X when my normal keys are like... Okay. Oi! What the fuck was that? What? What are these hooks, bro? It's fucking Carrion Prime. What? Okay. Hey. Oh, nice. I think I canceled an auto there because I pressed like my WASD. Wait. Okay, let's go mid lane. Let's get boots. Let's try to play against the Galio. How do I TP again? No, that's not it. I TP. And then we move. Good. It doesn't feel bad. Let's try to space a Kali Q so she never lands them. Yeah, I kind of like it. Like, these are all the things I'm doing right now. I could easily do... Holy shit, that scared me. I could easily do on mouse and, or do on normal point and click. But I think for a... For a newer player that hasn't been playing pro for many years, this feels really smooth and I think much easier. Let's see this. I don't know if he's gonna end up on the trap. I think he's gonna end up a little bit more. Ooh, we ended up exactly on it. And then when he E's me, I'm gonna E. Come on, Galio, come on. Bro, what's he doing? What the hell is he doing? I mean, for example, there, how I spaced the tower, and of course it helps that I can see the tower range because we're in a custom, but like I feel like this feels a lot easier than like doing this maneuver, for example. This is so much easier. And if you were to try to do this on point and click, so much easier. Huge difference. Is he gonna cancel my base? What the hell? Then you got a stroke. Wait, there's a Pantheon. Is he gonna flash on me? They're taking my bot tower. They should have done WASD differently. W moves character to the cursor and ASD changes direction. No. Because then you're still so dependent on your cursor. Oops. Oi. Ah, that's the wrong spell. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. There's still some growing pains, for sure. Get space, motherfucker. Then we stand, like, in front of the minion, then we go behind the minion. Wait, I meant to level that up. Like, for sure, on high attack speed champions, I don't think I'd want to play it, because it feels really unintuitive to not be able to constantly hold my WASD, you know? Like, right now, I'm always holding my WASD, pretty much. I guess I could stop holding it, but it feels really weird to stop. Also, one thing that's weird is that normally in League, when you click... Or, oh, no, I know what it is. Oh, it makes sense, actually. It just feels like the character doesn't keep auto-attacking like you normally would. What? Why didn't I auto there? I for sure pressed auto there. See if I can outplay these bots. Why are bots so stupid? I thought they made the bots better. The fuck is he doing? These are the old bots? Where's the new bots? Not in practice tool. Oh. What if I want the smart bots in practice tool?
Even the smallest clue can break a case.
I don't know what difficulty I put the bots to. Maybe I put them beginner. Maybe I did.
Pay no attention to the trap. Think again.
Let's see if I can space him. He's not gonna land a single auto attack on me now. I'm gonna dodge the hook with WASD. Dodge that. Kite him. Kite him down. Dodge that. Ooh. Oh! I didn't space. But you kind of saw the WASD magic though. You kind of saw the WASD magic though. Let's try a different jump. This is cool. I really like this, to be honest. Okay, so let's do... Oh, I had it intermediate. Bro, this was intermediate? Are you kidding me? What do we try? Aphelios? Who else could be good on this? I think all ranks could use it. I think all ranks could use it, but probably... If I was like diamond or above, I wouldn't swap to this. But if I'm below diamond, I would consider... I would try this. Like, if I'm you, chat, I'm in your shoes, okay? If I'm below diamond, I would try this out. Try this out for 10, 20 games, you know? And see how it feels after that. Because there's a lot of value here, for sure. It makes the game easier. I think for sure it makes the game easier. Is attack speed still nerfed on WASD? It is. It is. Let's try Aphelios. Try Aphelios. Just go lethal tempo. I mean, mages? I could see it being good on mages. But it also depends, like, how comfortable do you feel right now with League's control scheme? I think some people, they've been playing League for so long, and they feel comfortable on League's control scheme. And maybe you haven't played that many games with WASD, so you don't feel that comfortable on it. But for me, at least, I've played a ton of games with WASD. I've also played a ton of games of League. So I feel comfortable with both. But it's going to be a bit different depending on the individual. And again, I did the same thing. Let's start level 1. Start level 1. With 7 items, what do you think they're going to do with Cassiopeia AP carry? Is Cassiopeia going to get 7 full items? That's a good question. It's a good question. I don't know. What's my Q then? My Q is my right click, yeah? Yeah, my Q is my right click. And my shift is my weapon swap. I mean, that kind of feels intuitive. Isn't the WASD more for new players and not for the 10-year silver mouse endurers? I think it is more for new players for sure, but after testing it out now, I think it's not, like, learning this control scheme is not hard, right? I've played now, how long have I been streaming? I've been testing this shit out for an hour, and I feel like already I have a pretty good grasp on it. It's really not hard, really not hard. So I think for a lot of people, this is going to be a lot easier. This is going to be a lot easier.
Minions have spawned.
But I think if, of course, if you're in my chat right now, you're a challenger, Chad, and you have really good movement, this is not for you. This is not for you. But if you're sitting in platinum, you misclick quite a bit, and you die first every team fight, this could probably help you. Or you're sitting in gold. You know? Or you're one of those people that, like, you like League a lot, but you never feel like you've fully, like, figured it out. This could probably help you figure it out. Because it does simplify the controls a lot. Okay, so now we can kind of see the kiting when I see the range. What the fuck? Kai's is so aggressive. I mean, this way of spacing... Okay, maybe for the spacing in early laning, it's OP. Because holy fuck, that's so much easier. Bro, this took me years to learn! And this is so much easier. Like, only top-level challenger players have crazy spacing. And I swear with WASD, I just went Gumayusi and Prime. Maybe that's OP, actually. Especially, I don't know if there's a way to perma see my range. Oh, rotate WASD. Can I do like attack, move, click? Can I do that? Casting interaction. I want to see. I don't know if I can. I want to see my range. Because when I see my range, like. And if I press X, I can see my range. My X is like my C. So I just right click now. Let's do some more spacing. I mean, I am perma misclicking my flash because it's on the Q key, but probably in a few games I would get used to it. What the fuck? I'm getting completely spaced by Kai'Sa. Holy, she's juking as well. What up? We don't back off. What the fuck is Seth doing here? I'll kite you then. A Scorch on Seth. Okay, the WASD kiting! And then he W's me again and I'm dead. Oh, come here! Juke that. Fucking. Ah! Why are there so many people in my lane? It's like fucking solo queue all over again. Let's kill him. Come here, boy. Kiting. Spacing. Business. Come here, Kai'Sa, come here. Wait. I don't know how to do an attack, move, click. I don't know if you can. You look so awkward on Aphelios? Okay, Aphelios is a little bit hard because I need to press a lot of spells, and all the spells are in new places, you know? Like, I did not want to place a tower there, I just wanted to auto-attack him. What the? That's crazy. I don't know, can you bind... Where's attack move click? Attack moves click should be in player movement, no? Or can I see it here, maybe? Cast ability, cancel cast, attack, select, interact. There's no attack move. The WASD just doesn't have attack move. Or what? Because X is just show player advanced stats. That's why I see my range.
Each of us an offering.
I don't think they have it. Oh, you can click on the map to move like this. That's kind of nice. What is C? Why isn't it C? Is C something? I like C more. Then I can hold this. Wait, didn't mean to do that. Why are they trying to dive me? What? What's this bot AI? What the fuck? I think the Kaiser thought she was a Doom bot. Yeah, definitely the loss of attack move is a bit rough. Wait. The camera at times can feel a bit into like weird. Wait, I need to do that. Let's see if I can do something fancy here. Look, 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 look. We looking? Ooh, wait, oh, auto! Ooh! Nearly fucked it up because of the WSD. Oh my god. Then we go top set. You're next, buddy. You're next on the menu. Let's get spacing. Come here, boy. I mean, I feel like I'm pretty noob at this control scheme. I can definitely... Okay, maybe it's a little bit harder than I first said. I mean, I don't know. It's not that hard, I think. It's definitely way easier than point and click, but maybe I do need 10, 20 games. What the fuck? Let's show the tower, like, outline like that. Maybe we should try quick play, because you can try it in quick play, no? Can I try quick play with it? Swift play. I can try it in swift play? Or should I try ARAM? Is ARAM maybe better? ARAM is constantly team fighting. Maybe ARAM is better. But quick play is also constantly team fighting, no? Let's try Caitlyn. I liked how Caitlyn felt. You can't choose your champion around, that's true. I think I'm too late to invite you guys. I just queue up. Wait, the Swift play have a long ass queue time? Why does it have a 3-minute queue time? MMR too high? Queuing for a field of support. Oh shit, is that what I'm doing? Oh shit. Oh, I have to queue 2 roles? Well, I can play a field of support. Okay, let's do ARAM then. Can I do ARAM Mayhem? Yeah, no? I'm not playing normal ARAM. Okay, let's try it. What's Dagda playing? Teamfight Tactics. I don't think ARAM Mayhem works, though I can change my own settings in game there. You can change your settings in ARAM Mayhem. Let's see if we get an ADC. Although even without an ADC, it's still interesting. Okay, let's see. Okay, neither of those. I mean, I can do Sed worst case. Try Cassio. Never mind. Bro, we got the worst champs of all time or what? What the hell is this? Hmm. None of these are really what I'm looking for here. Rumble with WASD?
Let's get in the fight.
Try it. So my Q is right click. My W is shift. My E is E, my ult is ult, okay. What a cute Rumble skin. Wait. Okay, I don't want that. Ooh, Wooglets. Bro, this camera is tripping me out. Wooglets. Okay, let's level everything up. Okay, and then to rocket. Bro, but the camera! Oh, the camera is pissing me off. Maybe it's not pissing me off. No, it is pissing me off. Because it's so far, like, it's so... I want to be more centered. I want to be more centered. Oh, the camera's tripping me out. Oh, wait, the input is locked at 10. What? Wait, is it like this in Summoner's Rift as well, that you can't change? Locked at 10 minutes. What the fuck? It's just a free camera. That's an interesting way of balancing it. So you can't change it. You can't have it and then change it. Yeah, I mean, this feels pretty normal. Ow. I got flamethrower in one. Oh, I didn't mean to flash. Fuck, I meant the Q. Shit. Yeah, the Q on flash, I don't know if I'll ever get used to that. Feels very strange. What are your thoughts at the moment about WASD? I think for newer players and for lower elo players, especially if you don't play like very high kiting ADCs, like very high attack speed ADCs, it seems very good. I think it's much easier to learn, much lower skill floor. Well, I have AIDS. I wish I got a high APM champ though. Do you think it would ever be viable in pro play? Maybe on like very niche champs. What the fuck? Cassio got a penta? Hide it out. Holy fuck, that tournament has a lot of... But I can't auto? What's happening? Auto attack! Please, Rumble!
Was spinning rumble for most DBS in team fight.
Thank you, the Baus FFS, for the €5. Was the spinning rumble for most DPS in team fight? Try it out.
Alright, I'm going.
Let's see that. So if I do like this, I can get a tick on everybody. Is that what you're telling me? Let's try it. Wait. Let's do 360 no scope. Rumble. I'm ready. I'm practicing. I'm warming up. Okay. Big damage. Fuck. Sodius. Oh. How often do I gain a shield? I could do this. Or leg day. I mean, a lot of move speed is pretty nice as well. Maybe I just do this stuff for more AP, then I press my W and their Nexus explodes. Let me try again. Wait. I fucked it up. No, that's what I meant! Nay, I did it again! Wait! I keep misclicking flash, man! Ah, the flash on Q, it keeps fucking me up. My bad. When I press my W, how much AP do I get? Well, I guess when I press my left shift. Let's see. I got... Ooh, that's a lot of AP. Nah, I'm not playing this shit. No. Get me back on mouse and keyboard. Get me back on point and click, bro. Like, what the fuck is, like... I can't... Ah! I can't do things! I can't auto. I feel like I haven't auto-typed once this game.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Have I auto-typed once this game? Put me back against the bolts, bro. Okay, big. And I never press my W because I keep pressing W. Like the biggest thing is just getting used to the new ability keybinds. Ooh, heal me. Thank you. Dead. It's fine once I get some more AP. How's WASD, boss? It's weird. It's weird, for sure. The vibe I'm getting is that it's the best on caster ADCs and long-range ADCs that don't have too much attack speed, like Aphelios, Caitlyn, Jhin, Ezreal, Smolder. Burn him down, burn him down. We're from Birmingham. Burn, baby, burn. Come on, come here, boy. I think the biggest learning curve is getting used to the new ability placements. And maybe, like, I don't know how many... Like, if I dodge skill shots... Ooh, I just dodged one. Ooh, flash that. I think just the new abilities and the summoner spells, Q and F, and second mouse button and shift instead of Q and W. That's definitely a learning curve. That's definitely a learning curve. Hello, Groovy. It's fine, now we get Wooglets. Yeah, wait for Wooglets, so. Need 100 gold. Let's wait. Why are you trying it out for fun? Well, for fun and for content and for education and for... I mean, it's good to know, no? I want to know if the new control scheme is good or not. Don't you? Burn him down. Shift it up. Auto attack him. Then big ulti. Big ulti. Like, I have a problem, I need advice. What's the problem? You're silenced for so long on this jump. I think I'm fucked. I'm never gonna auto, so I'm gonna go March Mage. Ooh, killing time. Let's do that. That shit is so OP. My little brother has beaten my peak by over 400 LP. Now what do I do? You say congratulations. Good job. And you put the fries in the bowls. You let the younger kids play. So did they remove the auto click by holding left click? It works, but you have really lowered attack speed. So if you have above 1.5 attack speed, it's really nerfed. How's WASD? It's nerfed in a way that I don't think it's gonna be good for top level players, unless on very certain champs or on very like niche champs, specific champs. But I think for the general population, for the lower elo, my lower elo friends, I think it can be great, especially if you find League's current control scheme a little bit off. I would recommend everybody try it. I'd recommend everybody try it and see what you think for yourself. I don't think it'll be like what everybody starts to use, but I could see that a big portion of the player base for sure starts to use this. But if you time your clicks instead of holding, can you get full attack speed then? Yes, I think so. But at that point, it's pretty much like, I would say it's not any easier than or the same as like mouse hiding. Yeah, I did it again. The flash on Q, man. The flash on Q, bro. Nice. so many minions, I can't land any E's or anything. Oh, don't kill me. Oh my god, bro, this Tryndamere, he has so much range. Fucking Scopius weapons, Tryndamere. Seventh world trophy for the WASD movement. Bro, if Faker wins world with WASD. I'd be surprised if pros start using it, but we'll see. We'll see, right? It's definitely an exciting time to be a League of Legends player. I don't think this is gonna take over everywhere. At least that's not the vibe it gives off. For me, it feels like noob-friendly control scheme. That's really what it feels like to me. Wait, 7 in a rape every time I press my W. Remember to press it. Bro, has such shitty AP ratios. Only 35%. Bases per second. But especially if you have any friends that have felt like put off by League's control scheme, maybe with this, they would feel more comfortable. And then I think with Swift's play as well, like it's probably, to be honest, it's never been an easier time to pick up League. Other than when it like first came out and had like 5 champions. Because with Swift's play, you can play super fast games. And co-op versus AI is improved, so it's like more of an incentive to continue playing that. And then you also have WASD now as control scheme, and you have like a better dynamic camera, which you can use instead of being forced to use like unlocked camera. Ooh. Okay, they got shit on. 100 haste on my Q. Nah. Still kind of dog shit. Executioner maybe? But I feel like I'm gonna overheat, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna overheat and get silenced, and then can't press my spells anyways. Maybe just summon Air and Arcane Comet, but the runes scale so bad. Let's try this. Let's try this.
Who wants a piece of this?
No! Fuck. Have anyone ever heard of someone that stopped or didn't start playing League because of the controls? I think it's a mix of everything. It's the controls, the high barrier to entry, how good the average player is at the game, how many champions there are. But there's only so many things that, like, Riot could do to improve the new learning experience, right? Like, how many champions there are in the game? Riot is not going to remove champs to make it easier for new players, obviously, right? How good the average player is at the game that makes it more challenging for a new player to begin. Riot can't address that either, right? So Riot are doing what they can to make the new player experience better by introducing a faster paced game mode like Swift Play that you can, like, I don't know how long these average games are, but I know Swift Play has a lot of things to make things a lot easier because it's a lot shorter. Everybody gets the same levels. Everybody gets the same gold. And just, it's much more streamlined. And then you also have now this new control scheme, which is then another thing that could be holding people back or could be making people struggle playing the game. So for me, I don't know how you could see this as anything other than a W for Riot Games. You know, this is just good changes. This is just good stuff. I think this is just good stuff. Let's do bot CM. I want to play a proper champ. Do you see this, Jack? That's crazy, no? French Flair. Trayton's team has finalized his roster for the LFL Invitational. Adam, Buipo, Sakin, Exa, Targamas. Holy, what a roster. This has got to get a lot of K-Corp fans, no? This is 4 out of 5 ex-K-Corp players. God damn. But what is this, what's LFL Invitational? What's that? What is that? Let's try Yunara, I think.
The time has come to prove
Let's try Yunara and Glide. How does the camera work and feel with WASD? It looks really bad from what I'm seeing. I think on ARAM, it sucked. On ARAM, it sucked. I don't know why it felt so bad on ARAM, but it tried to put the camera way more in the middle on ARAM than I would have liked. But in Summoner's Rift, it feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Especially with the WASD, it feels pretty good because it's like,
fight together this
I can move my mouse much more. Like, if I were to play normal mouse point and click, right? And I were to play with dynamic camera, it would still be, I think, better than playing with, like, locked camera. But it would be... Oh, yeah, I fucking flashed. Because now I was used to WASD. Like, it would still feel kind of weird, I'd say. Because it's like, if I want to move here, I still want the mouse close. I mean, probably still... If you're playing locked camera, you should probably just swap to dynamic camera. To be honest. The only thing that I don't like is that you can't hold spacebar to center the camera on you. I think they should add that to dynamic camera.
the sweet smell of freedom.
Because this would be nice. That's my favorite thing about free camera is I can just hold spacebar and then it looks on me, you know? I like that a lot. And for some reason you can't do it on dynamic camera. Maybe you can. No, it doesn't look like it.
No answers can satisfy my curiosity.
But I think with the WASD, the dynamic camera makes a lot of sense. You tap spacebar to move between free and dynamic. No, I don't think so. But you can press Y. Y you can press. Oh wait, maybe you can. So you can have it like locked camera, and then when you hold space, it becomes dynamic camera. Oh, I see. That's interesting. I want to lock it now. Good. I'm getting spaced by Renatable, bro. What is this, like crazy? Bot spacing! I want to space you, bro!
Shadows twist and turn, revealing
There we go.
of what is long since gone.
Okay, Counselor Recall. Yunara for some reason feels a bit off. I'm not sure why. Wait.
Step since leaving the temple has been like moving through life as a stranger.
Let's ghost up. Ghosting. Then boom, boom. The auto reset feels a bit weird. Ooh, first blood.
Rejoice! I got them! Receive your fate!
I don't know why she's still following me.
What did they fight for?
Yunara felt a bit weird. I don't know why. Maybe it's the auto reset that feels a bit off. Are you clicking each individual auto? Yes. Yes, I am. So I'm doing like, I'm holding WASD, like where I want to move.
So how did we nearly fall to war?
And then I'm clicking for every time I want auto. I think maybe what you should do is you should hold the mouse and then you should stop moving whenever you... Like, the optimal way to get the highest attack speed is to stop moving with WASD when you want to auto. But I don't think it matters before your 1.5 attack speed. I'm pretty sure.
Much has changed, and I do not
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. That was a pretty smooth auto cancel, no? Fuck. Classic. Let's go bolt again. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the fuck? It's fucked up. Let's TP bot. Wait. My ulti. Boom. Boom. Shift it up. Hide it out. Beautiful.
Another branch pruned.
Wait. I meant to level up Q. Yeah, I mean, this is... I don't think I'll be playing with WASD. I don't think I'll be playing with them. I don't think I'll be playing with them.
It seems my time
I just don't think it's for me. I think it's for new players and more beginners, more noobs, you know? People that aren't that comfortable with League control scheme, and I played a lot. I played a lot of League Legends. That's kind of my thing, play League Legends. That boy's a glada. I want me nana.
battle rages within me.
Like, do you eat the cursor? E/flash the cursor as usual? Yeah. Like I flashed on the cursor, yeah. Oh my god, she's getting space to Narnia. I don't even know how. Oi, 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 oi. That's a classic Caitlyn combo. Classic. Absolute classic. Every Caitlyn player knows that one. Were you considered for LR at the beginning? I don't know if I heard the correct rumor. I was indeed. It was me or Crown. And you, I mean, you can tell, right? We see how I'm beating up these bots with WASD. Of course they considered me. Wait. Wait. Okay, I mean... Let's try to go full attack speed. Let's go full build. Boom. Boom. Rage Blade. Yes. Bro, trying to level things up. I think leveling things up is the most clunky thing. Holy fuck. But, League! Let me spawn the enemy dummy! There you go. Yeah. So the thing is, you kind of, like, okay, so if I were to just hold the WASD key like this, you can see my attack speed is really low. So what I need to do is I need to input movement, click, input movement, click, input movement, click, input movement, click. But I don't know, like, I don't like this. Maybe I could get used to it, but for me, I think I will be way better always with this. Like, this is my jam, bro. This is what I live for. What if you hold right click? I think you can hold right click. But... Because you can hold right click, but you need to like... You need to be really good at clicking like this.
With every moment that
But I think on auto attack centric champs that go high attack speed, I don't think I'd want to play WASD. I think I'd eventually want to learn. Get over here, Jester. You get over here, you motherfucker.
brought here by your own mistake.
Holy fuck, they know how strong I am. Oh my god.
I pray you have no regrets.
If I try to kite like this, so now I'm holding left click while tapping WASD, right? I mean, this is not bad. I guess you could get used to this. But I would probably rather just do keyboard. Short mouse button quick. You're holding left click, not right click? Yeah, because it's left click on WASD. Wait. What's happening? I can't move. I think I bugged the game out. What? I can't move, by the way.
Days of punishment.
I bugged the game out. I can auto attack, but I can't move with WASD. Oh, there we go.
All must be raised in equal measure if we are to achieve anything worthwhile.
Did you try Zeri? I tried it, yeah.
Was that hard?
Seri felt pretty good. I think Seri is good with it. I think skill shot reliant champs, where you're not gonna go above 1.5 attack speed, it seems pretty good on. Seri seems like tailor-made for this, to be honest. That's definitely the vibe I'm getting. We can try a normal game. I know in normal draft you can't do it, but let's do a viewer Swift play. Let's try that. Type your username if you want to join the Swift play, and I go pee fast. I invite you. Okay. I invite you. I invite you guys. Let's see this WASD shit. Okay, let's try Caitlyn. You can play normal draft with WASD? No. It's only in Swift Play, ARAMs, and Arena. I just played one. Well, they said it's not out. Then it's bugged, I guess. They said in the patch notes that it's just for non-draft queues. Look. WASD will be enabled in the following queues: Normals, Custom, Swift Play, ARAM. Game modes, Arena, ARAM Mayhem, ARF. It's not supposed to be in ranked or draft. Yeah, then it's bugged if it's on draft. Maybe it's in ranked then as well. It's in normal draft. It's not supposed to be in normal draft. Guys, we can read? No, I think we can't read. WASD will be enabled in the following queues: Normals, Customs, Swift Play, ARAM. Game modes, Arena, ARAM Mayhem, ARF. Draft and ranked queues will not support WASD at this time. It's not supposed to be in normal draft. If it is, then it is a bug. It's also my first Swift Play in my life. You know the patch notes are in the client? Yeah, but it's way faster to find the latest. But is nobody playing Swift Play or what? Guys, it's 12 AM on a Thursday. Where's my unemployed fellas? By the way, Elite is doing Vladimir cosplay. Wait, really? Have a look. He's doing it right now. Is he? I don't see him live. Oh, there he is. I see him. The funny looking outfit. Bro, his headset is way too nice, no? That looks like a mega expensive headset.
Chat.
Boom.
If I press tab and I see enemy Malphite has 98 CS at 10 minutes, I would probably shit myself.
The
Violently.
Crimson Reaper IRL. What event is he going to? I don't know. Yo, unemployed homies, can we queue up? Can we queue up? Guys, what the hell is this? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? We need 5 more Jack viewers to queue up Swift Play, legit. Come on, if you queue up Swift Play right now, you might meet me. But is it like based on MMR? Is it because I'm high MMR or something? I don't know. But let's see this Nidhogg video. But I don't know, is he even talking? Is this even WASD?
Quick mechanics check before we get into the video. Try to keep your mouse on the target dummy or trace with your finger if you're on mobile.
Oh, like this?
Let's do that again with a different camera movement, but this time I'll help you out, make it a little bit easier, and highlight the target for you.
Yeah.
One last time, might be a little bit difficult, but try your best. So the whole point of that was to demonstrate the relationship between target selection and camera movement. First we had lock screen, then pushing the camera with the mouse, and finally leaving the camera still. Now I'm gonna take a guess as to which one was the easiest, and if I'm right, you have to do me a favor and subscribe. Alright, you ready?
No.
Lock screen. Did that surprise you? It must have been the easiest because for some reason, everyone locks their So the default binds in League of Legends are absolute garbage in my opinion. The QWER part is fine, it's just that they use the entire number row for items and trinket when you're almost never going to have this many items. Also, your pointer finger is absolutely overloaded with both summoners being there as well as being responsible for your E and R key if you're
So this is not what I was looking for, but this is an
player
interesting
like
video
this,
anyways.
I immediately suggest you just take off the bib and join us in the adult world. Save that pinky for modifiers and keep your hand in a better position. The F keys to select your allies are also absolutely ridiculous. How do any rioters expect this to be used when most people just AFK their fingers on QWER the entire game? Okay, but in the interest of time, I'm not going to go over every single gripe. I'll just show you my binds and we'll go from there. First, we need to put our camera on WASD. I mean, fucking obviously, right? That's the title. So make sure your camera movement speed is also not 0. For some reason it starts at 0, just move it to 50 by default. Now set up your abilities on 1, 2, 3, 4 and your summoners on QE. This offloads your non-flash bind to your ring finger. Your flash must
This is
be
some
on
crazy binds.
non-negotiable. Your pointer must have the most important bind because your other fingers are probably worthless in dexterity in comparison. There's no flash on D or F, it's E, motherfuckers. The items are the only place I'm okay with people doing alternatives. They tend to not be used too much, and even when they do, 5 and 6 are okay for me because I have long fingers and I play Tetris, but if you're a noob with low APM and or short fingers, you can just bind them to a closer button or even like a mouse button. As for your trinket, just use the middle mouse button, saves you a bind. Now before I give you tips on how to use these binds, you need to understand a couple of things.
Oh, this shit is trippy. What? That's not the that's not the WASD I'm playing. That's a whole different WASD. Okay, our first real game of WASD. Let's try it. Let's see it. We're playing Caitlyn, Milio into Phelios Rengar. Let's see if we can space. Go beat the space.
Me, miss?
See, locked at 10 minutes. True. So I could play keyboard WASD for the early laning phase. Do circles? Yeah, I can do circles. Yeah, I can do circles. How did you know I was playing WASD? When you see this, you immediately know they're playing WASD. To be honest.
It's my
This is
business.
impossible to do with keyboard and mouse. Perfect circles like this. I feel like they're sitting in a bush because it's Gengar.
I'll take you
Yeah.
and your confession back to HQ.
Spacing. Good, good. You. Good, good. What the dog doing?
I will not tolerate lawlessness. Ready to surrender yet?
Okay.
Cheers.
Let's put up. Let me go E second.
I must always be 3 steps ahead.
Boom. You dead? That's with 20 HP. Okay, I mean, WASD now, it feels much better on ADCs than it did on Rumble. On Rumble, it felt weird. Maybe that's just I don't know how to play Rumble, you know?
Much appreciated.
My take is you should WSD in mid late game and on lane phase, but it locks at 10 minutes, so you can't change it after 10. Is he holding the wave? Bro, he's holding the wave in Swift play? Motherfucker. Oh, what the fuck? No! I didn't mean to do any of this. No! I wanted to press my Q, but not flash. Oh. What does it mean locked at 10 minutes? You can't change the settings after 10 minutes.
Will not fail.
Why not change it at 9:50? You can.
Enemy double kill.
Always maintain a proper
I mean, the vibe I'm getting thus far is that it's mostly noob friendly. And it's good on high skill shot champs. But on high DPS, high like attack speed champs, I think it's not good because it's like nerfed. After 1.5 attack speed, your attack speed is way slower if you hold. I think Ezreal WSD is good. And also I think for spacing in lane, it's not bad. Oh my god, I have 8. My bad. Let's dive Aphelios.
target in sight.
Where's Aphelios? Did he base? I think he based. Spacing? We're auto-attacking. Got it back down. This game doesn't feel that different from normal gameplay, but this is Swift play? What is so Swift about this?
This is where you yield.
This is my first Swift play game ever. Oh, jungle diff. Classic. Wait, they're going on me? Even though I dodged the Elise? Bro, that's fucked up. Look, Discord when you can.
It seems I may have a new suspect. Never a dull moment.
Okay, let's lock in. We can't be losing as noobs. So I get gold from minions even when I don't get the minions. Bro, what is this? Enemy jungler is just leaving bot lane or what? Bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. Need 1 minion for level 6, bro.
I'll be adding that to the charges.
Your viewers are letting you down. I didn't want to say it out loud. I didn't want to say the silent part out loud like that. I don't know if I like dynamic camera, bro. I don't think I like dynamic camera. I'm gonna do my normal unlock camera. ASDW greater than WASD. Like saying that instead of WASD. Oh. No, I did it again! I did it! I hate this control scheme! Oh, okay. I want to press my Q. If I press my Q, he's dead. I don't want the flash. I don't want the flash. Oh! It's the muscle memory. It's so ingrained. Every time I play Caitlyn, I always press EQ. Why isn't Q Q, to be honest? Q could just be Q. And Flash can be something else. H. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Big cast all.
I'll have this finished before tea time.
Yeah, I mean, H is a bit too far, but at least I won't be misclicking it.
Stay out of my way. Taking aim.
And why is it back to this shitty ass camera? Stop! We get the tower. It's fine. We're gonna get the team fights, and I'm gonna pop the fuck off. So there's only 3 Drakes and then Soul, huh?
Probably what I'd call a defense.
Enemy killing spree.
How's Wasti so far? I do no damage. How does nobody die? Wasti feels not terrible. Quite noob friendly.
Someone call
And good on low attack speed champions, high range skill shots. Wasti with spells on 1, 2, 3, 4 makes the most sense to me. Yeah, you could do that. You could honestly do that. And then you could have your flash on Q and E.
I love a good chase.
Yeah, this wouldn't be bad, I think.
Surrender now.
Wasti on Seri? Wasti on Seri seemed really good. Wasti on Seri feel like it was tailor-made for her. But that dodge there was kind of crazy though, no? Woo! Wait a minute. Shit. Yo. Okay, we can change the G. That was kind of crazy, no? The dodge on the Elise. I mean, that felt kind of smooth. That felt kind of smooth. Maybe this shit will be good. I just need to get used to it. I don't know, it's hard to say, isn't it?
Your turret has been
I've played point and click my whole life, man. Will this shit really be better? I mean, that dodge was so easy. Let's see how team fights go this game. This will be interesting. They have quite a few things I could dodge.
This case wide open.
We'll see how it feels. Let's get mid tower. Oh, I just flashed. I meant to ping. Bro. Am I dead? No, I'm not. You're dead, buddy. I don't think I can not misclick my flash. I think it's impossible. Like, no matter what bind I put it on. That's why it should be on H, bro. Because I'm not going to click H. Everything else, like, because I'm used to pinging with G. It's going back to H. Yeah, I guess fuck it. Let's go. Let's go Atakan, maybe? Now I don't have my ping. Now I don't have my, like, ping bound, so I can't ping. Classic Atakan throw, no? That's what it's gonna be. Or maybe not, because I put the traps. Sahin is coming. I think this is... I can't ping. Sorry, lads, I can't... Wait, I can. Yeah, I was gonna ping since Sahin is coming. We can't fight.
Even the smallest clue can break a case. An easy caller.
Really? I didn't auto this? I didn't crow. Oh, God, I could have killed Aphelios. Okay, team. Big. Let's get Berserker Graves. Let's get the communication pings back. There we go. Good job, team. I mean, I feel like my movement, is it better? I feel, oh, I don't know. I mean, there's definitely upsides.
It seems I may have a new suspect.
People thought Wazi and PO2 wouldn't work either, and now it's taking over the majority. I think the majority of players should use Wasti. But I'm not convinced that it is best for the elite players. That's the biggest thing. But I think for most people, this is way easier than point and click. I think. I think most people will have better movement, less misclicks, and like it'll be more chill. I'm dead, I don't know. Ooh, I timed it perfectly. I don't want to learn something new though, but I don't think it's that new. Because most games that you play, they move with WASD and you're probably pretty used to it. Like, I think you guys are underestimating how used to you are moving with WASD. Like, guys, I've played League since Season 2. I played it professionally for 4 years. And I'm telling you, this shit doesn't feel that weird to use. So if it doesn't feel that weird to use for me, it's probably not gonna feel weird at all for you to use. Fuck, I die. Of course, there are still some, like, I would want to change the default bindings if I were to play with this, probably, because I think the default bindings are a bit off. Maybe I'd want to get used to having my spells on 1, 2, 3, 4, and then having summoner spells on Q and E. I think maybe that would be ideal. But I definitely see, like, dodging skill shots is way easier, and it does feel way more intuitive. It does feel way more intuitive. Which sounds weird to say, because, like, I am way more used to mouse and keyboard, so for me, this is way more natural point and click, right? Which I can't change back to now. But, like, I would just recommend to give it a go, for sure. I'd recommend to give it a go, and then see what you think. Play some Swift plays, play some ARAMs, play some arenas, whatever you want to play, and see how it feels. And maybe some of your friends that didn't want to try League before, maybe they're more incentivized to try League now with this. I remember when I started League, controlling my character in League was so difficult. Once you start a game with WASD, you can't go back to mouse. It looks at 10 minutes. So you can do 10 minutes of whatever, and then you need to change back before 10 minutes. Nice. You like the unlocked the dynamic cam? I think the dynamic cam is good for people. It's better than locked cam, but unlocked cam is better for sure. Did you change any keybinds? I made my Q back to Q because I kept misclicking it, and then I made my flash H so that I don't misclick flash. Because I kept misclicking flash. But if I were to actually try to learn WASD, probably these weren't being the keybinds. I would either go with the default, or I would make my spells 1, 2, 3, 4, and then flash Q, barrier E. I think would make sense. I want a proper team fight where I feel like I can glide and dodge things. That'll be fun. Let's get LDR after this though, and then I'll watch it, everybody. Unbound the auto attack. It's passing and interaction. Opinion on WASD so far? And the TLDR of it is, it feels, I think if you're below diamond, it could be better for you, and you should definitely try it out. And especially if you're a newer player to League, like you haven't played League for 15 years. Well, there I wanted to flash and I didn't flash. Oh well. Yeah, it feels like pretty... I think you could get used to this pretty fast. You cannot auto attack move on this. So I'm conflicted, chat. The more I play it, the more better I feel like it might be, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure it's not better than the normal point and click, especially for good players that are good at point and click. Everybody keeps dying a lot. Holy shit, this revive animation is so long. But Reddit said it would ruin the game. Everything will ruin the game, according to Reddit. But I also think I can safely say, or actually maybe I can't safely say it, but I think I like moving normally. But that's hard to say, right? Because it's what I'm so used to, so it's kind of fake to say it. Like, yeah, it's because it's true that it feels a bit weird to me, but this is my second match-made game trying to play this. Yeah. What? He doesn't die? Let's die. Holy fuck, the damage. What? That hits me? Oh, my bad. Let's do rapid fire. More range. But we'll see. I do wonder if it'll be like in gold, everybody will use WASD. I could see that happening. Because it does make it like way harder to misclick, which is very common. And it makes it easier to dodge skill shots. I don't know. It's an interesting time. And I don't think we'll see pro players use it, but on mages on mid lane, for example, I think mages on mid lane is the one area where I feel like I could see people using it. Because with mages, it's a lot easier to hit skill shots when you don't need to move with your mouse, because your mouse can always be on enemy. I thought Swift play was supposed to be like 10 minutes. Why is this Swift play so long? Nice survive, buddy. Boom! That's that WASD, baby! Where you at, Ginga? Where you at?
Precise results.
Let's end the game. He pressed H. Bro, it took me like half a second to like do that. Does flash spell still goes to where your cursor is or where you're moving with WSD? You can configure it yourself how you want it to work. Either you can make it on cursor, or you can make it on movement, or you can make it on movement unless the cursor is aligned with the movement. Die, Gengar, die. Takes no damage, what? Wait, let's charge up a headshot, get the rapid fire going. Got the headshot. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Wait, that's a lot of damage from the enemy team too. GG. GG. Was the OP? I don't know. It's so hard to say. Because it's... No, I don't want to play the tutorial. I want to go into practical and try mage. Like, if I'm to play... So, one of the things that someone mentioned that I hadn't thought about... Well, I don't think anybody mentioned it, but... For example, Cassio. Wouldn't Cassio be so OP with this? Because one of the things that they did with WASD is they made it so that when you kite and you have above 1.5 attack speed, your attack speed is really reduced if you don't kite properly. Like if you try to hold the mouse button and then, or if you try to hold the input keys and just press, it's going to be much slower. But Cassio does not have attack speed. So if I'm just pressing Q and E with a lot of items here, spine, fucking everything.
Many wars begin with a whisper.
Spawning enemy dummy is very bugged. I don't know why.
30 seconds.
Okay, so I need to press my Q. And then... This is not any, like, slower than normally, right? That's still in C. Okay, let's try.
I do love getting up close and personal.
Okay, 1.1k. I did only use 1 Q though. Let's try again. It should be more like 1.4, I guess.
Every problem is an opportunity.
It's the same. It's the same. The exact same. And if I do mouse point and click... Yeah, the DPS isn't nerfed at all. So that, like, someone like Cassio, for example... Is this not just way better? Like, surely to dodge skill shots in teamfights, this is way better if you get used to... How is it on Zeri? It was very good on Zeri.
I like to
You see if you can E faster if it's on a mouse button? What do you mean E faster? I mean, I'm just Eing when the cooldown runs out. I don't think it's an input issue. Because the thing is, the WAC is really good on Seri because her attack speed cap is 1.5, and that's when you get nerfed. Like, it's after 1.5 that your attack speed gets lowered.
0 by 4 Zal.
Thank you much, 0x4 Cell for the Prime. Chill out. Wow, that was crazy. No, it's not because the attack speed cap was there, it's because of her Q. No, it's because of her attack speed cap. When we went above the attack speed cap with ulti, the DPS was lower. If you go above 1.5 attack speed, then you can't kite like I'm doing now, with just holding buttons. It's, then you need to, like, use your input, and then auto, or, like, then stop, and then input, and then stop, and then input. Same as, like, if you were to do mouse and keyboard where you're, like, you know, like this. Where you're constantly swapping between attacking and input. But when you're below 1.5 attack speed on ADCs, what you can do is just, like, you're just holding the direction you want to move in, and you can hold down left click, and it's like this, you know? After Serial, shouldn't she be nerfed then because she exceeds 1.5 after holding? Yeah, but you're losing, like, you're going 1.7 attack speed, and you're losing, like, 5% DPS. It's so little that it's whatever. While if you're going, like, if you're going 3 attack speed, like we did on, like, Kalista, Kai'Sa, these champs, like, where you're going 2.5, 3 attack speeds, then you're losing, like, 35% damage, which is, you know, a lot, right? Or someone like Jinx, where you're gonna get a ton of attack speed. The local review cut sucked? Yeah, I can have a look at it. I can have a look at it. But I think the vibe I'm getting thus far, the, like, conclusion that I've gotten from doing all this, is I have a few things that I'm sure about and a few things that I'm unsure about. One of the things that I'm sure about is that this is very good for newer players and for lower elo players, because it's way, way lower floor to learn. You will be way faster, better at this control scheme than playing normally with mouse, with normal point and click. The second thing is, I think on high skill shot champions, where you really want high level of mouse accuracy, probably this moveset, WASD, is better for all ranks. For sure, it's better for lower ranks, but I think it might even be better for high elo when you're playing mages and you're playing stuff like Ezreal, Smolder, these kind of caster champions. The only exception I could see is like in Challenger Plus games where people are so good at normal point and click that their precision is so much higher with it. That's the only like counter argument I could see. And I don't think that WASD will take over high elo, take over pro play, and be the go-to control scheme. I think for lower tiers of play and for newer players, it'll be the go-to. But once you start to reach higher ranks, the recommendation will probably be to use normal mouse click. What about in champ that is not AA based, like tanks, etc.? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how tanks would feel. When I played Rumble, it felt really off.
This is my support, guys. This is my support!
Okay, thank you very much, Joachim, for the 6 months. Let's have a look.
92. I'm ready to be roasted.
And you're master tier, bro. That's not bad. That's not bad. Oh, big win rate on the Yomper. Big win rate. You love to see it. You love to see it. Good shit. It's very nice. Your stats on other champs are kind of bad, though. You have so high kill average on Tristana, but then so low on everything else. It's because you play a lot more aggressive on Tristana. You're just able to find good leads. I mean, overall, if you keep playing Tristana, it looks like you're just going to continue climbing. The biggest recommendation I give on Tristana is just... On Tristana, you're playing two different champions. I think a lot of people don't understand this about Tristana. In the early game, you're playing something like Kai'Sa. You're playing something like Lucian. You're very low range. You need to go in, and you need to all in to fight. But in the late game, how you should play Tristana is like a Caitlyn, like a Jinx. You only use your jump. Your jump should be unbound after 20 minutes. Like, unbound in the sense that you're never jumping melee range on people anymore. You should use your jump to buffer CC, to jump backwards, or to jump forwards when the fight is like cleanup mode and you can start killing people. Other than that, you should abuse the fact that you have such long range, because Tristana gets Caitlyn range. She gets Jinx rocket range. Tristana gets crazy range. But a lot of people, they play her this type of all-in style in the early laning phase, and then they keep playing her all-in style later on in the game. Like, after 20 minutes, you should never be melee on an enemy champion anymore, because you have now 600 plus range, you know? Like, if your Caitlyn goes melee, she's getting reported, right? So it's the same with Tristana. Exact same thing with Tristana. So getting good at that and recognizing that will help you carry team fights a lot harder. Now, who was the other guy? 4XL, you send your open to GG? Have a look. Yeah, let's have a look. Emerald 2, 300 games, mid lane. Yeah, so maybe you could try WASD. Maybe you could try WASD and it would help. And you're playing Mel Madada. That champ's so fucking broken. I mean, the biggest thing, climbing on mid lane, I'd say, I mean, you have really good... I don't know how you only have 6% win rate when you average 12 kills. I feel like you're fucking up team fights or something. It's weird to me your win rate is this low on a lot of champs when your KDAs are this good. And also you play, I don't know what you're doing on Sylas. I think you're trying to fight way too much. On Sylas, like, you're just going to be getting pushed in most lanes. And then once your jungler can do like a level 3 gank or level 4 gank, then you can start to play. Okay, your win rate on Melon ranked is a lot better. But your CS on Sylas is so low, which makes me think that when you're losing lane, you're like not able to farm at all. So you want to get better just using your Q to farm, abusing the fucking second wind, D-shield, to not get poked out too hard. And then just finding good robe timers, finding good all-in timers. I think mid lane is a very nice role to watch Vodsov as well, because it's very consistent. It's usually just 1v1, right, with jungle intervention here and there. So watching people like Chovy, watching people like Faker Vods, you know, watching whatever mid laner you want to watch, to be honest, and trying to pick up habits from them. Because they kind of play the same every single game. It's not that much volatility in mid lane, early laning phase. So that's what I would do if I were in your shoes. And then just keep spamming Mels. You look a lot more comfortable on control mages than the other champs, perhaps. But your CS numbers on every champ is pretty low, which makes me think that you're probably not the best at side laning. So probably just not stop oinking around so much. Because if you're winning lane as a control mage, you should get like 8-9 CS per minute pretty easily. Because you one-shot waves, you know? So you just go perma push wave, and then you look to move, and then you impact the map that way. How are you attacking slower with WASD? That means the coding for a specific chap is fucked? No, they intentionally made it that once you reach above 1.5 attack speed on every champion, if you are trying to kite with WASD without like just holding WASD down, your attack speed is nerfed. And it's slower. It's an artificial delay. Yes, an artificial delay to nerf WASD, because otherwise kiting would be insanely easy. You could just hold down WASD at all times and just click, and then you'd be golden. You know, you wouldn't have to do anything other than that, which would be pretty ridiculous. Obviously, right? That would be pretty OP. That would be pretty OP. But I wanted to do a bit of a short stream for you guys today. My lovely, wonderful girlfriend is coming in an hour, so I'm gonna probably shower and go buy some stuff and get ready for her. And then I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I was planning to do a little bit of a birthday stream tomorrow. Planning to do that. So come tune in then. We'll just be having some fun. Just me and you.
Alien PLS3.
I don't know how long tomorrow's stream will be. It probably will be like same as this. Probably like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. But yeah, it'll be fun. So come tune in then. Maybe we'll try some more WSD. I don't know. Thank you very much, Steve, for the 10 months. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. And of course, this probably we'll make some YouTube videos.